Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, July 20th, 2016. Unfortunately, today's show begins with a real tragedy. Sadly, I report that in an accident while filming a promotion for Ubisoft's upcoming game Steep, professional skier Matilda Rappaport was killed in an avalanche. My solace goes out to her friends and family, and there is no good way to transition from this, but we must move on with the news. Abduction, which touts itself as the spiritual successor to Myst, has been delayed until August. Over 150 cars have been announced for Forza Horizon 3. It is a huge list. Darkrai, a Pokemon from Generation 4, is coming to Pokken Tournament. Dark Souls 3 has updated, and one whole thing got fixed. Yeah! Square Enix revealed Rise of the Tomb Raider will operate at a minimum of 1080p and 30 FPS, and quote, anything beyond that is a bonus. Yeah, tell that to a PC gamer. It's that time for release announcements, and Dragon Quest Builders has a release date of October 11th for the US and October 14th in Europe. An underwater exploring and adventure game called Abzu is coming to PC and PS4 on August 2nd. Coming in September to PC is a real-time strategy game, Cossacks 3. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 is coming in September as well. A minimalist black and white shooter puzzle game called Inversus is coming on August 16th. Life is Strange Episode 1 is going to be free starting tomorrow, and from what I can tell, this is not a weekend deal. This is just how it's gonna be from now on. And finally, for teasers, Matt Damon says he would love to be in a video game, but no one has asked him yet. Well, isn't that precious? Well, Matt, come work with me. Come on. I'm going to be making a new video game called PC Building Simulator, all right? You build PCs in VR, huh? I just need you to write it, because I don't know how to code. Today on the Pokemon Go Stop, Nintendo stock has risen so high, the company is now worth more than Sony. That's not the only problem Sony is facing, because the same hacker who has been supposedly DDoSing Niantic servers through Pokemon Go claims to have hacked their way into Shuhei Yoshida's Twitter account, the CEO-president of Sony. Pokemon Go is now out in Japan, and the McDonald's promotion began as well, but it turns out that was only in Japan. Weird, huh? Coming out with an assistant app for Pokemon Go is Razor that will interface with the current app and allow for things like chatting with other trainers through text. In Pokemon Sun and Moon news, a release date is finalized in November 18th for Japan, Australia, and North America, and November 23rd for Europe. Everyone can start enjoying the new game. And according to Eurogamer, they've been getting emails for things claiming to be related to Pokemon Go like battery banks, all the way to travel guides, which boast themselves as great places to catch Pokemon. Yeah, that's a great thing to do on vacation. Lawyers are talking about how Pokemon Go will not work as a defense if you're caught breaking the law because of things like trespassing. And sadly, a trainer was shot and killed after thieves used an in-game lure to attract Pokemon Go players with the intent of robbing them. To end on a little bit of a lighter note, a parked police car was struck by a moving vehicle when the driver looked down to his phone while playing Pokemon Go. Thankfully, no one was injured, and the police officers in the video were rather calm about the whole matter. Don't think that you will be so lucky if you are driving around. Make sure other passengers are the ones who are handling your phone. Do not Pokemon and drive, and do not go out alone at night. I cannot stress these points enough. Next is a story with two sides, the first being a wonderful game bundle from Humble Bundle. For $15 US, you get Spec Ops The Line, Duke Nukem Forever, Civilization 5, NBA 2K16, Borderlands the pre-sequel, but you also get Battleborn, as well as a skin starter pack and premium currency for the game. More games will come as well. This is not a sponsored video. I just love Humble Bundle, and I'm always looking for deals just like this. But it makes me sad seeing Battleborn, a game that released just over 2 months ago, being here. As I've reported on the show, the player base has been very low since the game has been unfairly compared to Overwatch, when I know that the two games are nothing like each other. Hopefully this gives Battleborn the boost in players it needs to become more popular. Quickly and thankfully today, there have been no new developments in the CSGO gambling scandal, #scambling, though Valve has issued a cease and desist letter to 23 websites who perpetuate CSGO skin gambling. On the list is CSGO Lotto, confirmed to be owned by T. Martin, and CSGO Wild, allegedly owned by FaZe Rain, but I've heard conflicting stories about whether or not this is true. If anyone can provide me hard evidence that he is or is not the owner, I would really like to see it. It should be noted though, FaZe Rain has a video on YouTube of him in Antigua in February earlier this year. Completely circumstantial, yes, but extremely coincidental because the company originates from a tiny island smaller than my country's smallest state. CSGO Shuffle is not included on that list, possibly because the site has already been taken down because I could not access it myself. Finally today, another trailer for No Man's Sky. The last one was Exploration, and this is the one that everyone wants to see, Combat. We again are met with similar music from the last trailer. Would have been nice to have something a little bit different here, but it's still okay. But then lasers start flying all over the place at other ships, and I only thought we would see ship combat. However, we are taken to the planet's surface, where we see a glimpse of first-person shooting at different creatures, seemingly in order to defend yourself from them. From today, there are just 20 days left until the release of No Man's Sky. Are you getting it on launch day? Let me know down below. Alright, let's do tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Blue Solar, Chaos War, The Land of Ias, Shattered Skies, Super Fight, Demon Hunter 2, New Chapter, Go Mission, Space Travel, Dream Break, Airship Asunder, Red Rope, Don't Fall Behind, Extravaganza Rising, Always Higher, Sortie, Defend Your Crypt, One Moment of Time, Silentville, Lord Mayor, Fabulous Food Truck, and Geofall. For PlayStation 4, Spy Chameleon. For Nintendo Wii U, Hot Rod Racer. And for PlayStation Vita, Spy Chameleon RGB Agent. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I'll see you tomorrow. And if Iron Man and Silver Man teamed up, are they alloys?